177th league meeting between two Premier League juggernauts, right? One resurgent in Liverpool and the other dormant in Manchester United. I have to say that was an absolutely brilliant performance by Liverpool FC. Klopp, bro, I actually doubted you. I got to put it out there right now. I doubted Jurgen Klopp with the 11 when I saw no Sadio Mane, when I saw no Joel Matip. I was like, what? What are you doing? But I have to say that Jota slotted in brilliantly, and I got to give it to Ibrahima Konate, man. This man doesn't have a lot of minutes under his belt in a Liverpool shirt, and to step into a big game like this against the likes of Greenwood, Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo of all people, and just stand tall and keep a clean sheet alongside the big man Verge. Oh, man. Oh, man. Liverpool could be on the verge of something great this season. Just want to put that out there. And I have to say that Liverpool being the only team unbeaten so far in the Premier League, not Chelsea, not City, surely not Liverpool, surely not United, pardon me, but Liverpool, only unbeaten team in the league. I won't be surprised if, like, May comes here tomorrow. I won't be surprised if Liverpool wins the league again. I won't. As a City fan, I'm saying that. I honestly think Liverpool are the biggest threat to Man City not defending the title. Not Chelsea. I know Chelsea fans will probably be like, damn, whatever. No, I think it's Liverpool. That start is the platform you need. 9 games, no losses. You see what I'm saying? No losses. There's been, 3 draws in there? Due to Chelsea, due to City, due to Brentford. But no else. That's pretty good. And if they continue that form and that hunger, and with what Salah's been going on with, it could get really, really, really ugly for teams below them. You see what I'm saying? So, look, United, when I saw Solskjaer's 11, I was like, yeah, that's a quality 11. I think he put out the best 11 he could have possibly put out. People are calling for Paul Pogba to be in the 11, but guys, Paul Pogba has been on the bench multiple times, right? But I have to call out a specific player here. Bruno Fernandes. Let me say it in freaking Portuguese. I was stuck in between the English and Portuguese pronunciation. Bruno Fernandes. Why art thou not show up in big games, bro? Why? Why you don't show up in big games, bro? I have to ask you. I know you're not going to hear me right now, but why you don't show up in big games? You're going to show up in big games. Not when you meet Norwich and Leeds and these teams. I know maybe people say the Leeds game is a big game, but still, you got to do better than this. The team needs you to step up, Bruno Fernandes, and you didn't show up. You didn't show up. You see what I mean? The entire Man United didn't show up. They didn't show up. But let's start with the goals, man. Naby Keita, 5th minute. I got to give it to Naby Keita, though. Trying his hardest to stay fit. Playing international football with Guinea as well. That would help. Guinea won't qualify for the World Cup. They have been eliminated by Morocco, of course. But Naby Keita taking his opportunities. He's scoring some good goals. And his goal came after the Bruno Fernandes chance. That I say when you play against teams like Liverpool, you got to take your opportunities. You got to score when you have the chances. Bruno Fernandes blasting the ball over. You see what I mean? But yeah, earlier in the season, you're scoring worldies and things like that from a distance. Today is the day you were supposed to replicate that type of thing. You see what I mean? But nowhere to be found. But the build-up to that goal was brilliant, and I couldn't believe that Liverpool had scored so early in the game. I was like, God damn. Oh, you know, look. I'm a City fan, so I want United to lose every game. So every team they play against, I feel good when they score. You know what I mean? So Liverpool fans, don't think I was actually like... I was actually cheering for y'all today. Let me just keep it real. I was cheering for you guys today. I wasn't dressed in red or anything, but I was cheering for y'all. Just because you were playing against Manchester United. And I knew it would be an epic day if you beat Man United. You see, look, man, look. Why you think I'm dressed like... You think I'm dressed like this for show? This is the funeral. This is the funeral right here. This is the funeral. It's a post-mortem. Post-mortem, man. That's what I'm... Listen, this is the funeral. We getting into this and we dissecting the game. You know what I'm saying? We dissecting the game. Just for the occasion. Quality performance by Liverpool. Great start. Couldn't believe they got the goal. Naby Keita. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Salah with the assist, right? Keita, well put in past De Gea. You got to finish those chances. Maybe if it was a player like Joe Linton of Newcastle, or who knows, maybe a Raheem Sterling of Man City. Sorry, Sterling, but yeah. They would have hit the ball straight to De Gea, but not Naby Keita in that instance. Firmino did get a chance, saved by De Gea as well. So Liverpool, very, very, very bright start there. And I have to say, before I forget that, Fred really worked hard in the game. Fred worked very, very hard. But I think the other United players needed to follow suit what Fred was doing. He was really industrious. He was trying to win the ball back. But if you're by yourself, you just can't. It's a team thing. You see what I mean? It's a team thing, and he couldn't press and he couldn't protect the defense by himself, and they were reeling very, very, very early in the game, man. So look, I'm usually on Fred. I usually talk a lot of shit about Fred, but I think Fred was actually one of the brighter players on the day, if I'm not mistaken. And even though De Gea conceded 5, he prevented them from actually conceding 8. You feel me? Because I actually wanted it to be 8, you know. I wanted it to be 8. I wanted it to be 8. Listen, we're pulling the plug on Manchester United. And with the help of Liverpool, you know, we're getting closer to doing so. City do play Manchester United pretty soon, and I'm hoping to do the same thing. We got to pull the plug on United early in the season. We can't have them signing Jadon Sancho for 100 mil, having him on the bench, and then bringing in Ronaldo last minute, second coming like Jesus, and bringing in Edinson Cavani recently, Bruno Fernandes, and Rafa Varane, and all these big signings. Danny Van de Beek for big money on the bench. Alex Telles, big money on the bench. We can't have this. Amad Traore, Diallo, big money on the bench. We can't have this and have them competing for no damn league title. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said this is definitely one of the darkest days in his career ever. And I believe him. If this was, listen, if I had to put myself in a Manchester United fan's shoes right now, I won't even come and make this live stream today. I would have disappeared. I would have probably shut down the channel for maybe a month. Seriously. Ole said that you have to put this game behind you and move on. This game will never be put behind anything. No one will ever forget this. Never. It will never be forgotten. This was too embarrassing of a loss, man. You're at home. If Liverpool go to the Etihad and beat City 5-0, I can't talk to the Liverpool fans ever in my life unless I return the favor. It's just a disaster class of a performance by the entire Manchester United team. And it was horrible, but it was very, very entertaining. I enjoyed every single minute of it. Every minute of it. You want to see? Listen, you see how happy I look today? I even dressed up so nice for the occasion, man. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. It wasn't even Man City versus United and we won the game. It was Liverpool and I'm happy. Happy by proxy, you know what I'm saying? I'm living vicariously through the Liverpool fans right now. That's how happy I am. Because United are frauds and I want them to lose. Listen. Listen. When you have a true enemy, you want your enemy to fail at all costs. As much as I want to keep the show very unbiased, and I still do keep the show unbiased, I predict United to win games all the time. But I want United to win absolutely nothing like they have been doing under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Please keep him in charge of the team. Please. Because I honestly think he tries. And he has some balls as well. Because after the game, he walked around and he held his head up and he clapped to the fans. That's a man with some balls. I got to give it to him, man. He's a very positive individual. He's not a bad person, but he's just not a manager. He's a PE teacher. You see what I'm saying? You motivate the freaking varsity team and things like that. Let's go. See what I'm saying? Let's go, Red Devils. Maybe he needs another job. Give him another job, man. Not the manager. Not good enough. Definitely not good enough. Outclassed, outworked by Jurgen Klopp on the day. 5-0.